And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Welcome the fire starter. Welcome the fire starter. Welcome.
Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Harper takes it himself. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for errors. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
The second baseman, Ketel.
2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And takes low for ball one. Right through there for a strike. And another ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the catch. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Philadelphia. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got a trick.
Almost got him. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Trey Turner at the plate. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Line drive, caught. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Bryson Stott.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball one. One out, bases empty.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And Castellanos is out. That is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Sanchez back to work. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
A wind in the pitch. And a foul ball. Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Josh Bell at the plate now. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The Diamondbacks trailing by a run here at the top of the second. That's down and in. A slider missed. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Randall Grichuk now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch off the plate. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Down to third baseman Alec Bohm. The right-hander back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0.
Swing and a tapper. To first. And a quick out, number 1. JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking, oh, now this one's blasted deep to left, way back there. Alex ran out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A hanger, He made him pay.
One out, base is empty. This is Bryson's stop. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Strike 2.
One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On to the third inning. This is Corbin Carroll. The pitch.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And now it's even up. That one
That's
missed.
2-1.
The pitch. That one fouled off. And that's outside.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. And that's ball
Take
4.
your base. Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. Outside low, and now 2-0.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Gabriel Moreno now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offered in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Right side. Stop. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. One left for Arizona, and they're down 2-0. here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. One down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Here's Turner now. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Turner, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Hard ground ball, base down. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Harper at the plate now. That's ball 1.
2 quick outs. Needed to get that third one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And that's in there at the knees. Turner off of first with 2 away. Gallen checks on the runner. Turner back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Here's a 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Righty to the plate. And another ball. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Start of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Sanchez back to work. And a good eye there.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Weston Wilson. He'll play first base after the injury. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Just missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right.
Flips for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Suarez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there, and a count 1-1.
1-1.
The Phillies leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nick Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Line drive. Fair ball. Castellanos headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it is JT Realmuto. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it's off the wall. Aimed to score from third. It's 3-zip. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Bryson Stott will hit next. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The pitch. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle, Marte tosses the first. One away as the second run of the inning scores.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
This to center field. McCarthy settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 5-0.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. That's towards center. McCarthy sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Not much question that Citizens Bank Park is a hitter-friendly field. Lots of homers and triples to be had with this outfield design. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
You know, from an outfielder's perspective, that right center field power alley can be tough to play, but the odd angles in left center field aren't much easier. Definitely an interesting layout.
Kicks and deals. And that's a strike. The Phils leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. Bounce to the left side. Trey Turner gloves it. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped. Way back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got it by him for the K.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And that's down. A base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, number 45.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that one hammered. Gurriel going back. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. And they add on. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty, one away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Trey Jamison up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Wouldn't chase that time. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two now. And another ball.
You got a full count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCarthy makes the play. 2 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 7-0. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Strike 1. Gurriel in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Swing and a foul straight back.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Now a chance for Jake McCarthy. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that extends the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Perdomo lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next offering is in for a strike. McCarthy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To the right side. Stop. Slings to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Phillies 7 and the bottom of the 6th inning. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a pitch. Out to short, Perdomo. On to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Inside corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that's outside. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. And another ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. But they're still in control. It's 7-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ketel Marte. Sanchez back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
The Phillies up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Bounced out to short. Tosses to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Bell in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. The D-backs with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air out towards right center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Johan Rojas. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Righty delivers. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one is hammered right field. Carroll ranges back and brings it in at the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. This one high in the air to left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out.
Okay, I stay way off the map like I done relocate. Cooking other vibes, I made like 20 flames. This place my level and now I'm a renegade. Living life on it is my realest phase.
Back here in Philadelphia, and now Randall Grichuk. Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Sanchez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
And a foul ball. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Carroll in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. To the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for
2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Christopher Sanchez departs. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And he deals.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And that one a little bit high. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So the lineup flips over. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Perdomo at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a ball popped up under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, not going their way. It's 7-0. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 3.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule, bringing blessings when I'm moving.
Whipped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, the throw is over his head, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And Realmuto is out. Inning over. 1 left for Philadelphia, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And there's the strike. Alvarado measures 6 feet 2 inches, 245 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Out to center. Rojas makes the grab, 1 away. On the mound now, Andrew Bellotti. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 64, Andrew.
In the air, left field. Drifts towards it. Nabs it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Josh Bell stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2-2.
Pilati is just 1 strike away. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Yo, lottie-dottie, we came to start. Bring the paper, thread the pressure, wrap them up like on the ground. Yo, lottie-dottie, we came to start. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party. Yo.
Put all on they chest, yes. Oh, we wanted to go to them. Made it out loud, I'm dressed. Leave on other guys now. We was taught to ride together. Get pushed down, whatever. We gon' ride forever.